The Calgary Police Service has charged one man in relation to two violent attacks. At approximately 8:40 on Saturday, October 28, 2017, officers responded to a call in a 10,000 block of Macleod Trail S.E. for reports of an armed man. When they arrived on scene, they found a woman who had been assaulted. It is alleged that the man punched the woman, causing her to collapse. The man then left the scene. He then walked across the parking lot and entered another business in the plaza. He waited until he was alone with a female staff member, at which time he allegedly violently attacked the woman physically and sexually. EMS personnel that were in the area on an unrelated call were flagged down by a citizen who heard screaming from the location of the assault. When they arrived on scene, they found a woman in severe distress. The suspect remained on scene. Officers who were still in the area responding to the first assault were able to arrest the suspect without incident. Both attacks are believed to be random in nature. Bogdan Radulescu, 32 of Calgary, is charged with 1 count each of attempted murder, aggravated sexual assault, uttering threats, choking to overcome, and 2 counts of aggravated assault. He will appear in court tomorrow. Anyone who observes suspicious behavior in the above-mentioned area in the hours leading up to the incidents is asked to call the Calgary Police Service at 403-266-1234 or Crime Stoppers. Any questions?
Can we talk about what Bogdan might have been doing in the area at that time?
As it stands right now, I'm not sure why he was in that particular area or why he chose this particular location with regards to that.
Okay. And can you just speak to, I guess, his state when officers arrived? Like, he stuck around, I guess, after these assaults.
Yes, he did stick around, and he was immediately arrested upon the officers coming into the location. And at that point, our number one priority then was to take care of the victim and to be sure that she was safe and received medical attention.
Were there any other witnesses around? I guess it says there was people heard screaming in the area.
Yeah, we have interviewed some witnesses, and that's why I'm making the ask to the public here, because there are other witnesses who may have more information as to the events leading up to this particular attack.
How is the victim doing?
This is a very horrific and violent attack. Given what she has been through, she displayed a lot of courage. She's doing as well as can be expected, and our goal now is to work with our community partners, with CSART and CASA, to fully support her in her recovery.
Can we just, I guess, speak to how rare something like this is?
Yeah, these events, thank God, are quite rare. Even one of these events have an impact on the community. Again, this was a very violent attack, random in nature. So.
Okay. And in regards to Bogdan, then, do you know, have police had any involvement with him before?
He is known to police in a couple of different jurisdictions, but I can't get into the details of what those interactions were.
Does this business have surveillance footage that police are looking at?
In some of the actual strip mall type area, there are some cameras in the area.
But the location, the business where the assault happened?
I believe there's a camera external, but I can't confirm that.
I apologize if this has been covered already. Were both victims in this case employees within that complex?
Yeah, yes. In that particular complex, they were employees of 2 separate businesses.
I guess you can't really speak to what motivated. Like, is there drugs believed to be involved in this, or anything of that nature, or?
I can't get into the specifics of whether the subject was intoxicated by alcohol or drugs. I mean, the fact of the matter is that this was a random attack, and it's just very concerning for us as a police service and to the community.
Do you know what led to the first altercation?
No, there's nothing specific as to why he chose this particular area or why he committed these crimes in this succession as he did.
Okay, so you just have information as to, like, it starts at, he just punched this one woman outside the plaza.
Yeah.
But they had no interaction before that?
No, this is completely random, stranger assaults.
So there was no communication between the two before that? He just
No,
punched.
not that I'm aware of.
Can you speak a little bit to why police in this case have charged him with attempted murder?
Well, just the violent nature of the attack and consultation from the Crown. We felt that was an appropriate charge when you bring in the uttering threats and choking to overcome. It was the appropriate charge to lay.
How long over what? I know that they happened
That's
but
correct.
how much time elapsed sort of from beginning to start to being concerned?
I don't have an exact time frame. I know that inside the location, the second business, he was in there for approximately 20 minutes. The succession of start to finish, I would say, be 30 minutes plus, but I don't have an accurate.
Was she working alone at the time?
I believe so. I believe they're to open up the business for the day. I mean, you got to realize this is a very busy roadway, and lots of movement with pedestrian traffic and high volume. So.
I understand the direction you've been given not to get too specific about where this is, but is it fair to say south of Southland?
Yeah, I mean, we listed what the block was of Macleod Trail, but again, I don't want to get into specifics of the businesses because we have small businesses that have very few employees, and my concern is that it would end up identifying potentially the victim.
In regards to Bogdan's history, then, was there any, like indication, like such violence in his past, I guess, charges or anything like that?
Well, I can't speak to the specifics of any past previous charges that he may have been charged with.